As promised, I have returned with supplies for you. There we go. Should this suffice? I know what I said back then. You cannot leave, and I will bring you some stuff. After all, an old friend must be greeted with kindness and respect, even in these parts of the caves. I also brought some guards. These are Vornoi and Ioi. I know, we have similar sounding sounds in our language. Please do apologize for that. Either way, these two will be guarding you. I suppose it would be best to answer that. They are both to keep you here inside of the caves, as well as keep things away from you. They are two trusted guard of mine, and will not harm you, I can assure you of that. Because not everyone seems to agree with me letting you stay here, but we can talk about that later. Should I help you set up camp? I see you made already quite a cozy spot around here. I see a fire going on. Are you still cold? We can, I don't know, somehow figure something out for you? Oh. Wait, you put food over the fire? That's so odd. I never saw anything like that before, no. I do know that in some cultures, creatures eat differently, but I never thought you would... How did you call it? Right, roast something over the fire. That seems a little dangerous. Well, despite the oddity of it, if that is how you wish to consume your food, I will make sure that you have the materials to burn with to get your food prepared that way. Now, should I help you set up or no? Oh, please, do not worry about the guards and what they will think. Next to the fact that I am certain they don't mind, right? Right. It is also normal for a leader to help their people with things. At least, it is like that over here. Do your leaders not help you? I am so sorry to hear that. I thought it would have been the same everywhere else. I mean, that should be the case, right? But I suppose that is quite rude and a misconception of mine. I apologize deeply. I should not have done that. I thank you for your forgiveness. It means quite a lot to hear such kind words from you. But now, how can I help you set up this place? Is there anything you need me to do? A bed? Do you mean... Oh... Yes, of course. I can help you prepare a warmer spot to sleep. I suppose that we can make something you can burrow in out of a little bit of a different material than what I would usually use. I don't think you can dig into sand all that well though, can you? I see. That might become a little bit of a problem then. Well, you see, we don't have that many soft materials to lie on. Perhaps I can ask the scouts in summer if they have anything to lie on, any materials you would prefer. But for now, we would need a solution to the problem. What materials would you prefer upcoming summer? I see. I should be able to find some sheep's wool and fetters. Why fetters? Aren't they quite harsh? If you say so. I suppose moss and sand can be soft still. I'll also see what else we have that could be light. I don't know, maybe a lot of fabrics on the ground? We do spin and make stuff like that, so I'm pretty sure I can get someone to make it for you. Please, don't worry about it. Outside of the elders, I don't think anyone will mind helping you, so I am sure they will be able to spin something for you to make some beautiful woven cloth. Oh please, don't worry about it. The elders are stuck in ways of older times, wishing prosperity in isolation and caring for our own rather than the communities around us. Truthfully, I don't blame them. People have done horrible things to our kin, both in the past and within and outside of our tribes. By staying a close-knit community, we keep ourselves safe. And to do so, they have taught us quite a lot. We know how to fend perfectly for ourselves. Yes, I suppose that is true. You can be seen as a possible threat for me to open the borders and help others around us. Although I like helping, I don't know about that. The past is valid and the pain of my people is heard. However, I also see that someone is in need of help, and I wish to do so as well. This is my way of trying to compromise by keeping you here. I understand that this lack of freedom is frustrating to endure, and I wish I didn't have to impose it upon you, but it's for the best, both for my people and our safety. And in return, of course, I will make your life as comfortable as I can. I am aware it isn't fair, and I apologize. I really am sorry for this, but my decision is made. Maybe one day, at the very least, I can show you around the caves and the community. I think you would like it. Despite its strict rules of solidarity, we have beautiful artisans' works and ways of living that are very relaxed and slow compared to the outside world. Perhaps one day. But for now, I suppose it is better of me to get someone to bring the materials to make you a bed. I do apologize. I don't have much time to come back later. Well, I have other duties, but perhaps I can find time. Before I go though, I did want to ask one more thing. You said you knew me when I was younger, but sadly I don't remember much about that time. That can be so, but I am telling the truth. Us snake folk will usually grow up a lot quicker than your kin. We mature in only 5 solar years, whereas your people usually grow up slower, but you live longer. So when you saw me, I was indeed young, but my memories were also not that well developed. Can you maybe one day tell me about what I was like back when we met? I'd love to remember. Yes, and I wish to give you quite a few things in return for those tales. I never knew what happened to me before I was being found by this clan, and I'd love to be gifted that knowledge, in exchange for whatever you desire, of course. Surprisingly enough, with our closed off ways, I am an outsider. The elders found me when I was young, and I've devoted my life to the clan ever since, even becoming their leader once the previous one died, and the elders appointed me to become the next heir. I suppose suppose that's also why I give you so much kindness and sympathy. Back then, the same was given to me. But you do see the differences. Look at me and the guards. I am a bit smaller, and my colors are different. I don't look the same. Hopefully you can see more examples though in a later day. But what do you say? Do you mind telling me those tales? Hello, Whispers! I hope you had a lovely episode of this cute little snake story. I really like it. I hope you guys did too. If you did, what story would you tell her? Tell me in the comments. I'm very curious. Also, like, subscribe, do the whole thing, share it with a friend because it really helps out the channel a lot. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!